Hey everyone. Um, Trump was on Hannity and they were talking about an issue regarding a list that Trump has come up with 43 possible judges he has chosen for the U.S. Supreme Court, um, along with justices. And currently, as president, Trump has 2 justices. And some presidents become president and stay president for a term or more, and never even have one. But our president has 2. And apparently you can have between 1 and 4 justices. And Trump said that can change the fabric of the justice system when it comes to law and order. And I think with what we've seen going on with the corruption, with Andrew Cuomo, de Blasio, Kate Brown, what we see going on in Seattle, Portland, what we've seen in Chicago, Kenosha, thank God Kenosha asked for help. DC, I believe they asked for help. We can't allow our system to have states ran by mob interest. This is communist interest. State officials, senators, governors, representatives, people who are influenced by communist guys, we cannot allow them to have power in the fabric of our country when it comes to laws, because what they've done already is they've already reformed and changed laws to allow Antifa, these domestic terrorists, to come into our cities and wage war on us. And not only that, but these laws allow them to riot and terrorize people. And then when they go to jail, they just get let out. And the DA, I believe in Oregon, is going to pick and choose who they're going to prosecute. And we really have to crack down on this corruption that's infiltrated our states, our United States. This has to be something of the past. This cannot carry on in our present and cannot become our future, guys. This cannot become our future. So President Trump has already picked 43 possible judges for the U.S. Supreme Court for his next term as president. And when we have a president that is completely against this communist violence and the disregard, blatant disregard of human rights, the stalking, the terrorizing, the violence, the burning down of buildings, the tearing down of our statues, wanting to shut down our churches, wanting to take away our guns, wanting to take away our police department. Let me tell you something. If the left wins, guys, we're not going to have a constitution. Now, what I mean when I say that is they're going to cut up our constitution. And they're going to take away this, they're going to take away that, and they're going to take away this. And they're only going to leave what they want that's going to fit their agenda. And they're going to reform it some more. They're going to reform it like they've been doing laws already to allow rioting and violence behind our backs while they smile in our faces. Biden, Obama, Hillary, Pelosi. These guys are devils. And everyone is sick of it. And you got celebrities who who ride the fence. I don't even, he's not even a celebrity. Let's just say Joe Rogan. He rides the fence. I can't stand people who ride the fence. I can't. I listened to a few minutes of one of his podcasts. I guess he's in Texas. I mean, this is someone who rides the fence so hard. I mean, I'm convinced he got rug burn between his legs. That's how hard he rides the fence with all this, and I can't stand it. And let me tell you, I've never been a fan of Joe Rogan, except I have heard him have an interview with Leah Remini, and I got to tell you, that was something I could tolerate because, you know, no one's going to really crack down on him for being honest about that crazy ass cult. But when it comes to America, and America, the well-being of America, the very people you depend on for an audience, and you're going to ride the fence because you've managed to get the $5 million house in Austin, Texas, and now you're free, you're fine, you don't got to worry about it. I don't like that. And when you ride the fence, you are, and you talk about this violence that's going on, and you know, you don't hold the left accountable, and you question Trump. When you try to blind the borders, you know, obscure the boundary of lines with what's right and what's wrong, and confuse your audience, you make me want to throw up. And I think that's really coward of you. I think you should pull up your girl panties. Thank God your audience got you that house, that $5 million house, and at least grow some balls and tell the truth. But you can't. And so, yeah, you're just as bad as Whoopi talking crap to Donald Trump Jr. on a book that he wrote, Triggered. When he's the guest, they can't even be civil. They got to be dirty and nasty little communist puppets. And that's what you are, Joe Rogan. I've never been a fan of yours. You should be ashamed of yourself. So basically, Donald Trump was saying he has this list of, you know, who he's looking to appoint. He wants the public to see who it is, because we don't want these devils that we have, like Kate Brown and Cuomo and de Blasio, all these troubled governors, mayors, senators. We can't have this, guys. We can't repeat history. Let's knock it out. Let's look at it for what it is. Let's look at the history. Let's look at what's going on now for what it is and knock it out. We don't need to repeat history. So President Trump is going to put in some amazing judges. We get to take a look. I'm not sure if we get to vote on them. I'm not sure how that works. But we get to see who is going to be the fabric, the backbone of our legal system, guys, judicial system. And this is another reason I love my president, because, listen, he's for the people. He's a businessman. He relies on people to help him flourish. So he's really a man of the people. So President Trump went on to say that Joe needs to put up a list of Democratic judges of who Biden is picking. It's very important the people get to see who Biden has in his pocket for the U.S. Supreme Court as judges and justices. Because do we want a repeat of what's going on now, folks? And it's going to get worse. Let me tell you, if you got these corrupt left-wing judges in the U.S. Supreme Court, you might as well just forget about it. We're in trouble, guys. We're not just in trouble with our police, the police being abolished, but when we get attacked by these Antifas, let me tell you, we're not going to have no rights. And if something goes to the Supreme Court and makes it, you best believe these corrupt judges from Biden, people who are corrupt like Kamala Harris and Maxine Waters, you think anyone's going to have any more rights? No. And you might as well forget about human rights. Again, Andrew Cuomo has a reform, a bill on his bailout that anyone who aids in assisting the mutilation of female genitalia, they don't go to jail. They get let out of jail without bail. These are pedophiles. These are people who are sick. These are people who worship the devil. And listen, this is all these people, that's what they do. And so when we have laws being reformed like this, and then just think about our U.S. Supreme Court, guys. So our president has come forth with a list. Joe Biden, you need to come forth with your list. If you don't have one, it's time you make one. Come forth with your list and let the American people know the devils you're going to have appointed, you want appointed in the U.S. Supreme Court that'll take away everyone's rights. And President Trump went on to say that if Biden doesn't come forward with his list, it's because he really wants to avoid exposing those corrupt people that are in fact so far left radical, corrupt. Again, people like, just for example, they're going to have the same mindset agenda as New York Governor Cuomo, Governor Kate Brown of Oregon. They're all like-minded, same people on the same page, guys, that are favoring the communists. And these are people that are very dangerous, guys. So President Trump went on to say that, Biden may avoid coming forward. Also, he may avoid it because, again, he's the puppet of the communists. China, the communists of this world, communist China, he's their puppet. Whatever they say, he has to go with. Because listen, if he doesn't, they'll kill him. He made a deal with the devil. Now he has to stick by it. He's in trouble. So he's just a puppet. He's not in control of anything. And this is really, really dangerous because that means even Kamala Harris, she's going to be running the game, but the people behind the scenes are the ones really going to be calling the shots, appointing it to Kamala and to Biden. The communists, the dangerous people in the background are going to be in control, and the puppets will become Biden and Kamala. We can't have what's going on in this world right now with Antifa and all this craziness. We can't let that be the powerhouse and power source of our country. We won't have a country, guys. So again, Biden is just a puppet being controlled by very, very dangerous communists. These are the corruptors of our world, guys, corruptors of our world. And remember, Obama, Hillary, celebrities who promote the above are all one and the same with the same agenda, guys. We can't be allowing these celebrities to be lying to our faces on TV and disrespecting the very powers that are protecting us. And with that being said, with the most hazardous radical left judges, Biden will have, because trust me, he will have them. And then exposing them to the people, exposing those names to America. And after all we've witnessed and have been through and seen writing out in the media, which we're really sick of these Democrats being childish and just creating lie after lie after lie after lie, attack after attack after attack on our president. We're tired of it. When people realize these same monsters are going to be on Biden's list to be appointed in the U.S. Supreme Court, he won't be electable, according to Trump, period. He won't be electable. And our president, guys, doesn't only have a track record of action, taking action against these devils, these communists, tearing down our America, attacking us. He's exposing this list, and Biden the public must demand Biden to expose this list. So we need to see the facts. And so with that being said, guys, thank you, President Trump, for being honest and working hard. We appreciate you. And as a victim of gang stalking, I know what it's like to be attacked. And that's why I'm always thanking you. And with that being said, guys, Trump 2020. Let's stick together. Let's pray to Jesus Christ. Let's pray to our Creator, and thank God for our president. And thank God that we're able to see the facts, see the truth, and come together. Stand as one, be as one, and fight the corruption, guys. Trump 2020. All right, I'll see you guys soon.